music. He's like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love.
Oh, hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. This is my review for Empire Season 4, Episode 15. Yeah. If you hear noise, I have my air conditioner on. I don't think you can really hear it because I got my mic on. It really just hear me. But if you hear like a little humming noise in the back, air conditioner on because it's warm in Michigan finally, yes, and I'm dressed for it, baby. Tonight's lipstick is one of my faves. I wear it all the time. This is Roxy by Kat Von D. Love it. I think y'all love the purple as well. I finally did redo my nails, and it is, yeah, this is Jealous Boyfriend. It's like a greenish color from Sally Hansen. It don't look as green, and like maybe it does. I don't know. But I like the color. It almost look blue. I might be colorblind. My dad was colorblind too. I don't know. Anywho, so the episode was good. You know, a couple of things surprised me a little bit here and there. Some things did not. Overall, it was good. I want someone to slap Tiana. I want someone to like trip Eddie. And I need someone to kill Anika in any order. I don't care how it goes. So we see Cookie is back. She's back at work basically after her little heart attack and everything. So it's a whole little welcome back party for her. However, we see the board, like they're happy she's back, but at the same time they're like, we don't know. We're kind of worried because, you know what I'm saying, Eddie had this whole abrupt resignation or whatever, so they're kind of, you know, a little bit weary about that or whatever, saying how they feel like he brought stability and they're just wondering what's going on. And Cookie and Lucius both like, you know, don't worry about it, he gone, we back, we both in charge. And I feel like it's weird for the board to be like they want Eddie back when Empire has ran for years with just Lucius and Cookie there now. She's also been helping out, and I'm like, why y'all putting more stock into Eddie than anything else? But I'm like, it's just, you know, some fuckery afoot. So, you know, Lucius bring up how, you know, well, don't worry about it because I'm going to put out my single. There's going to be all this extra stuff. We're going to make $1 trillion, all these things, okay? Then I'm looking like, Lucius, really? Are you sure? But yeah, he has a whole plan. So from there, we know, we do see also Jamal gonna put together this dang on super group. You know what I'm saying? A superhero group of musical people. And, you know, I don't know how there for it I am, you know, because we see when he was talking with his parents earlier, and they was like, you know, are you still down to do music for 2020? And he like, you know, not if y'all gonna make me do stuff besides what I love, I'm not trying to do my old music. And they're like, we know we don't want that new stuff yet, Jamal. So he's saying how he supports the family, but he's more not trying to be on that bandwagon. He leaving or whatever. And he trying to do this whole super group, and I'm looking like, I don't really care about the little super group. It's him and all the other artists, and he's like, you know, we're going to be a collective, you know, we're going to all make decisions together, you know, no person's voice is stronger than the other person's voice. And I'm like, when you put too many people in charge to make decisions, it's when chaos happens. It's like we tried to plan our high school reunion years ago, like, I graduated in 2000, so this was for our 10-year reunion, and it was too many cooks in the kitchen. When you have too many people trying to make decisions, it can just get crazy. And I feel like his decision to make this super group and have all of them have a say so, I'm just waiting for the fireworks. And I'm like, plus you got Tori there. Tori's a drug addict, girl, bye. Anywho, you know, we do see Andre also because he's in a meeting too with the family, and they're trying to figure out what the board is up to while they care so much. So, you know, we see Andre trying to set up meetings with at least one board member who keeps spinning them. And he like, why you keep spinning me? I'm just going to go to his office right now. And when he pulls up, he see the dude trying to like hurry up and leave. And he like, why you ducking and dodging me, bro? And he say, look, I can't say too much, but all I'm going to say is, you know what I'm saying, the board is just not too fine at the fact that Eddie up and left. And that's all I can say about that. So, as I said, it's some bullshit afoot. Hakeem and White Boy. I'm tired of calling him White Boy, but they don't say his name. And I hate when any show introduce a new character and they say his name like one time, like we're gonna remember. I don't know that man's name, and he ain't in the little credits or the cast and the crew, so I can't look on Comcast and the thing and see what it is. I don't know who he is, so I just have to refer to him as a white rapper because I don't know his name. I ain't trying to be racist. Say the boy name. You need to say his name in every episode until we know who the fuck he is. We don't know who he is. Hell, I just learned Thirsty's name this season. I'm joking. But yeah, I hate when they have new characters and they don't say their name. So, you know, Hakeem and White Boy in the studio rapping that same song, going back and forth. And they're basically arguing over who's going to sing like the lead. Okay, already did shot. Lucius come in and, you know what I'm saying, he like, I like the beat, so I kind of want to work on it too. So, you know, White Boy come out like, oh, I'm so pleased to meet you. You know, you're Lucius Lion or whatever. And then Lucius say, you know what? You're going to be the anchor for this. I don't know what that means. I was like, does that mean he gonna be the background singer? I mean, well, anchor means you hold stuff down and stop it. So he gonna be, I don't know. He's the anchor, that's what Lucius said. And I can't gonna say, oh, so because he do some brown nosing, you know what I'm saying, he get to be featured or whatever. He's like, no, he's not brown nosing, he's hungry. And it is a difference. Sometimes kissing up to your idol or someone who can change your career isn't brown nosing. Sometimes if you that hungry, you should be open enough to say, hey, guess what I want to do? I want to work with you. Like, for instance, my t-shirt thing, I have reached out to certain people who are, you know what I'm saying, are really in these streets and can get it out and people can see it so I can sell some more. And they've reached back and they said, yes, I was so fucking excited when T.S. Madison was like, yeah, I love a shirt. And she might tell everybody that, but guess what? She told me that too, so I'm sending her a shirt. So you have to sometimes be open to, you know what I'm saying, putting yourself out there. And that's just what he's doing. He hungry in these streets, so it is what it is. We see that whole thing. Cookie, go talk to Tiana. This is why I said I want somebody to slap Tiana. Tiana really has a diva attitude. And I guess her character is showing us how some artists can probably really do that. They really be like real low-key nice and great and humble in the beginning, and then once they make it to a certain level, they get bitchy and entitled and feel like, you know what I'm saying, I don't have to really be nice to people and y'all should kind of bend backwards and, you know what I'm saying, do what I need y'all to do. So she's in there, you know what I'm saying, doing radio drops, and she come in like, you know, how you doing or whatever. Where's Eddie? Why isn't Eddie here? Eddie. And then, you know, Cookie like, look, Eddie's gone. He was bad for business. I can't go into detail about it, but you know what I'm saying? You're going to be okay. We're going to have you be featured on this new thing that we got going on. And all Tiana can say, well, he got me to where I was, and he made me this, and he made me that. The fact that she put more emphasis on to someone else making her, it's like, get me, you don't believe in yourself. Because my thing is, I tell people all the time, you know, you have to be aware that even though others support you, you are the one with the time, the effort, and the know-how into getting where you want to get. I put blood, sweat, and tears into my goddamn YouTube to go from where I was a year ago, bitch. You know what I'm saying? To where I am today. So I would never be like, well, so-and-so made me. No, Jay Lee made me. And so for Tiana to be like, oh, he made me get this. No, he didn't. Girl, he did not. And you need to grow the hell up. So Cookie trying to be patient and be like, you are a star. You always were. You know what I'm saying? You was gonna rise to the top regardless of what anything. Because Tiana gonna say, well, he got me further than you and Lucius did. That's when she would have got slapped. Okay? And she just being an ex. She's a diva. She's an absolute diva. And she gets on my dang on nerves. And I feel like what's gonna have to happen to Tiana? Like, is Eddie gonna have to like pull a Bill Cosby on her or Harvey Weinstein for her to see he is not this angel that she sees him out to be. He really is a dang on shark who only really working with her because he's poor and he needs the money, but she too blind to see that. I mean, Tiana has went from being a strong, smart, funny or whatever, and now she's a total bitch, and I don't like her. Okay, I don't like her. Not the person in real life. I don't like Tiana on Empire. She gets on my goddamn own nerves. So anyway, Maya comes back around. You know, Maya's Pound Cake's daughter, and she came back because Cookie, the notes that Cookie wrote based on the words that Pound Cake said, we see that Cookie sent them to or got them to Maya in some kind of way. So Maya was bringing them back. Just saying to Cookie, like, look, I don't know what you think. You know what I'm saying? You know, I have a good life now. Excuse me. I know who I am. I don't need you or her coming around stirring up shit. You know, Cookie saying how, you know, she's a great person. You know, if you can just read the letter, you know what I'm saying, she loved you, this and this and this. You know, if you, did you ever think that maybe if you read the letter or meet her, it can give you something? And she's like, why do you think I'm like hurt or I'm like missing something? You know what I'm saying? I'm good. And Cookie like, look, if you can just read the letter, like it's her, it's like a love letter to you. Can you please just read it? And I don't know where my phone at. Not some messages popped up or whatever, and I got distracted. Anywho, so she's telling Maya to read it, and Maya like, look, I already have a mother, and I don't need, you know, you or somebody named Pound Cake. You know what I'm saying? Messing up my shit. I'm good. You know, my mom name ain't Pound Cake. I mean, Pound Cake ain't her name either, but it is what it is. You know, at this point, we see Cookie having memories of herself in prison with Pound Cake. You know, we see when it's about time for her to get out because she, see. My phone is around here somewhere. Oh. Y'all know how I be sometimes. Your phone's sitting around somewhere and you don't know where it is. Somebody asking about my stuff. Yay! I threw. Reply to her and then I can reply. But yeah, Cookie, I'm sorry, y'all. This is so I watch other people's stuff and I always be like, it is so unprofessional for people to be, you know what I'm saying, on here and not listen to that person. They up here doing other stuff. And look at me. Look at me. I am multitasking and all this stuff, and I need to be working with y'all. But if y'all can give me 2 seconds to send this quick reply, and my reply gonna be, this is the email address that you, not email, this is the address you need to buy a shirt and a mug. I'm recording right now. I'm sorry, y'all. This is so, I'm so sorry. I'm so, why can't I paste? Okay, sorry, y'all. You know what? I love y'all. Y'all love me. It's okay. Anywho, so the memories Cookie is having a Pound Cake in her in jail or whatever. She's about to get out because she she snitched on the dude Chris Rock character, and so they all like celebrating her leaving or whatever. Pound Cake trying to celebrate a little bit too. She's like in the area, and they're like, girl, gone away. We don't fuck with you. You know, you snitched on us. We ain't dealing with you. So Pound Cake send the Cookie, you know, whatever you did to get out, to get back to your boys, that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? You know, get out and, you know, always be there for them or whatever. Because we know she ain't know where her daughter at. So we see that little part. Then we see the same CO who raped Pound Cake and was beating him up or whatever. Him and somebody else go like toss Cookie's cell the day before she's supposed to get out. And it's drugs under her mattress. So we know he set her ass up. It's like, I've been here for 17 years. I ain't never did no kind of drug. That ain't mine. He like, well, it don't matter. It's in your stuff. Pound Cake then walk up and she say, nah, that's mine. And he like, what? Whatever. That ain't yours. And he like, yes, it is. I thought she'd be gone. I didn't think y'all would toss her cell, so I hid it there for myself. So she took the charge for Cookie, so Cookie get out. So Cookie do go see her, and then, you know, she tell her like, look, you know, I owed you anywhere, you know, you need to go on for your kids. I knew he would try something, so I just kind of waited and looked around to make sure that they let you get out. And you know what I'm saying, it was a little cute little moment or whatever. It was really, really cool. So at that point, we do see Cookie go back again and go see Maya at her dance studio, and she It's talking to her and saying, you know, your mom didn't want to give you up. She really loved you. You know, she went through some hard things. She's the reason that I got out of jail. You know what I'm saying? She helped me a lot, this and this and this and this. And then Maya said, so she didn't want to give me up. And she was like, no, your mama was fighting tooth and nail for you. You know, you were ripped from her arms and all this stuff. So Maya then agrees. She said, you know, I always wondered, you know what I'm saying, why she gave me up, why she didn't want me. And like, she did want you. They took you from her. So Maya, of course, agrees to go see her mom. We then see, you know, because Lucius is in the studio with Shine, working on the song or whatever. We see Cookie and Thirsty walk in, saying they need to talk. So they go into the studio and say, you know, we need a minute. So Shine on the outside, but he pushed a little listening button, and he listening to what they're talking about. So, you know, they talking about Eddie. Eddie wants $10 million because he knew I cooked the books. Excuse me. And, you know, he want me to pay him or whatever. So Lucius say, all right, just pay him. So when they come out, you know, Shine like, you all right, man? He's like, yeah, man, this, you know, this some bitch and stuff. He's like, nah, man, you sure you all right? He like, well, you know, Eddie saying he gonna tell on me or whatever to the board. He wants his money, so, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna have to pay him. So Shine like, oh, okay. So, you know, they had that little bit of a conversation. We then see Hakeem and White Boy again, and they need to let them know what that boy name is. They in the booth again, rapping back and forth. Lucius and Shine on the outside saying, man, that remind us, you know, of me. That remind me of us when we were that age, you know, always saying who was better. So they're both saying, well, I was better than you. Lucius then said, well, no, that ain't true. You know, you was always the money and the muscle. I was the music. Shine like, you know, it didn't have to be that way all the time. But, you know what I'm saying, that's just what that's how, like, the cards was played or whatever. So Lucius said, well, let's rewrite history. Go in a booth, you know what I'm saying, do a verse. So he like, all right, whatever, I'm going to go in here, whatever. But it's, you know, he said, let me do my thing, and, you know what I'm saying, don't interrupt me. So Shine go in there, and, you know what I'm saying, he go in, as we know, Exhibit goes in. He was fully Exhibit in this moment. And I was like, I used to like Exhibit. I can't remember none of his songs, but I liked Exhibit, and he went hard in there. He really was really good. He was really good. Oh my God. Yeah, I thank people when they shop with you. So yeah, he went. I loved it. I loved the flow. I love his intensity. I love the rhythmic of him. I was like, okay, I like it. Okay, I like it a lot. So he like, you know what I'm saying, that's how you do it. And it was really, really good. I'm like, okay, Exhibit, you gonna drop a new album? I mean, I won't buy it, but you know what I'm saying, that was a good thing. So we then see, you know, Thirsty come and say, you know, Eddie Playing gonna be in at this and this time. Well, no, at first he said, I need to talk to you, boss. You're like, no, anything you want to say to me, you can say it in front of Shine. So he say in front of Shine, you know, with Eddie Playing coming in, should I set up the meeting, whatever? He like, yeah, you know, have a meeting at the airport, like a private plane hangar or whatever. So, you know, Shine like, you know, as long as I've known you, you've never been the one to give in, like, you know what I'm saying, to pay somebody off or whatever. You know, he like, there are dudes you pay and then dudes you in, you know what I'm saying, which one do you think Eddie is? And he's like, you know what, you right. He's like, you know what, I can use, you know what I'm saying, he said, I can use a friend. You want to ride shotgun? And Shine said, let's do it. So I'm like, okay, Shine and Lucius gonna be a dynamic duo. Okay, get it. But on the previews, I can't remember seeing them both with a gun. So I was like, you know what I'm saying, what are they doing? Like, how is a gun gonna be doing this any, you know, gonna play out? Like, is they gonna both have a gun on Eddie? Is Shine gonna be on Eddie's? I was trying to figure out what was going on. So from there, we see a Nicola sleeky ass. That's why I said somebody need to pull a motherfucking. I almost got something sad. Someone needs to kill a Nika. Like, she needs to be just dead. Okay, just pull a motherfucking. Damn it, pull her muffin top back. She's in a secret meeting with the board, and guess who she's in that meeting with? She has Tiana in there speaking up for Eddie. They are trying to get the board to like deny Eddie's resignation letter because the Lions forced him to do it. All, you know, all that. You know, we got Tiana saying, you know what I'm saying, I need Eddie's Empire needs Eddie. You know what I'm saying? I need, girl, you need what? Oh, she's so goddamn stupid. You know, they saying how, you know, you should be tired of the Lions' antics. They're trouble. They even pushed me out. This is Anika speaking. They always bring drama. Cookie even destroyed the lobby with a baseball bat. Or they're just going in. And as they're talking, Andre on the outside of the door, and he sees it all. He see the secret board meeting. He see Tiana being a sneaky ass little heifer. He see Anika being a little sneaky dicky. But I'm like, why is the board meeting with Anika? She not even a part of Empire. Like, I'm just confused. I'm just thoroughly confused. I just don't know. And Anika should get enough of just, Anika should learn. Anika don't, she gotta die. She has to die. She has to die. They need to like shelve Tiana. Or just something. I don't know. I just don't like any of it. But, you know, I like that Andre's in it all, because Andre will let the right people know what's going on and get the right things handled and dealt with. Okay? So, we do see Cookie take Maya to go see Pound Cake right before Pound Cake is, because she like on her last breath. And they're like, you know, it's a good thing y'all here now. She hasn't been talking much. She hasn't been doing, you know, she hasn't been in the best of health. Like, it's basically the end of it for her. So Maya, you know, Cookie kind of wake her up. She's like, I got your daughter here. She's here. I brought her to you. So Pound Cake, so she's happy to see her, but she can't talk. You know, Maya said, you know what I'm saying, I wish, you know what I'm saying, I wish I could have got to know you. You know, Cookie's telling me a lot about you, but I just wish I could have got to know you. So Cookie then pulled out the letter of Pound Cake's words, and at first she read some of it, but then she let Maya read the rest. And let me tell you this, you know, this shit made me cry. Simply because the girl who played Maya, she played that role. I mean, it wasn't as many tears rolling on her face, but the emotions, the time when she was crying, just the emotion of it was absolutely positively great. Even Pound Cake just sitting there, the way Pound Cake was looking at her and listen, because Cookie said, you know, I think you should read it so she can hear your voice. Meaning, we know she going out. You know what I'm saying? We know she dying. Her last things of hearing shouldn't be her hearing me read her words. It should be her hearing her daughter that she's been waiting her whole these 20 years to hear your voice, see your face. Like, she should hear you saying her words. So as Maya read it, you know, even her saying, you know, I never want to give you up. You know, I've always loved you. You know, if you're in college, if you got a boyfriend or a girlfriend, you know what I'm saying, dump them, you deserve better. It was just a great letter from a mother to her child, and Maya felt all of it. And it was such a wonderful, beautiful moment. I teared up very much. So it was very, very, very tearful. You know, it was tearful or whatever. So and at the end, Pound Cake did close her eyes. I didn't hear the thing go doo. So I don't know if she was dead or not, but you know, her eyes was open and then she closed them. So I'm like, I don't know if she died, did she go to sleep? But when she closed her eyes, Maya did cry into Cookie, and Cookie's like, oh, it's okay, baby, it's okay. Because, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, even though she did not know her mother, to know your mother always wanted you and you did not know that all this time, it still does something to you to lose that person that you would basically never get the chance to know. So yeah, we then see, you know, Lucius and Eddie at the airport. Lucius and Sean at the airport waiting for Eddie, and they sitting there talking. And, you know, Lucius saying little stuff like, yeah, you know, you can be with somebody the whole time and never know. They was plotting, you know, they want to take you down. They want to kill you. They can be standing right next to you and be a person who wants to take you out. So it's one security guy with them, and he like move away from them to the other side. So when Shine like looking like, you know, where the fuck is Eddie at? Lucius just say like how he knew that Shine was actually behind the bomb attempt. I'm like, bitch. So he like, you've been setting me up this whole day. Like, no, you've been setting yourself up. He like, you know, you had to listen to us in the studio. So he knew Shine was listening. And this little stuff he said he knew. He said, plus, I found out, I got confirmation today that you actually had Juliana killed. He's like, well, I was following your son, you know, lead, but he was just too pussy to do it. So, you know, I did what we had to do. they have a whole little exchange of back and forth, with Shine saying, y'all as punks or whatever, you would never last at all in these streets. You know what I'm saying? You ain't the muscle. Okay, that it is what it is. He talking, and then for a moment, I'm like, are they just arguing just to get it all out? So they can, get it out what he tried to do. He didn't do it. It did not succeed. And they can move forward. Oh my God, he just had him in the studio doing a song. So he like, you just had me in the studio, whatever. He like, I wanted to get you on wax for the last time. And he like laughing and stuff. And he like, they both got their guns pointed at each other. And then he like, you know what? Oh, so you gonna shoot me right here? You gonna just shoot me right here? And Lucius laughing. I'm not gonna shoot you, man. I'm not gonna shoot you. He put his gun down, turn around, and the bodyguard shoots Shine. I mean, it wasn't Uzi, but it was a couple shots or whatever. Shoot him a few times, and Shine dies. So it was a thing of Lucius got Shine on wax because he knew he was gonna have him killed for trying to kill him in the first goddamn gun place. I said, well, it was kind of genius because Shine got all these studio albums that would now basically be credited to Lucius, and Lucius got his last rhyme on wax, and it was really good. So Lucius was, was a goddamn genius. But they need to handle Eddie. Okay, get Eddie together. Okay, look, you gotta kill Eddie. No, don't kill Eddie. But yeah, kill Eddie, kill a nigga, and just have another female. Have Becky beat up Tiana. Yeah, yep. Have Becky beat up Tiana, because if two females fight, you can't have a man beat her up. That's just not right. You don't want her to be no. But let Becky for some reason beat up Tiana, and I'll be okay with that. Anyway, that's how the episode goes off. The next episode does look really good. I'm happy about that. But I'm gonna let y'all go because guess what? I got to do another review. So I am Jay Lee. This is Jay's Corner. Peace.